Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, visiting with Saukey head coach Paul Petty. And coach, we talked about last week after the game, it felt like the team had taken a step forward and you were in to where you were competing an entire game. Tonight you're looking to make that next step and come away with a victory.
Yeah, and I think we picked up both Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very similar attitude. We stayed high with the way we played. We really focused a lot on individual tackling. As you saw in North Mac, we had a lot of people in the backfield and didn't wrap up and finish that tackle. The difference between a 3-yard loss and a 9-yard gain, and you can't get that back. So we did a lot of tackling drills right here on the big field to get the distance and the width of a real field. I thought we had a really good week of practice. I think homecoming activities went fairly good. Of course, it's so distractive for the young kids and the young mind, but we did a really nice job of staying focused. I thought we had a nice finish to this week's practice last night, and so I think we're ready to play.
You talked about last week, this is a New Berlin team that likes to put the ball in the air, and that's an area that you've really been concentrating on improving in the defensive backfield.
Yeah, and I think we saw a big change last week from our strong safety and our whip safety, which we had really focused on. But what we saw was still some voids in the corner spot. We'll probably rotate 5 or 6 guys through that corner spot until we find that young man who's understanding his role, completing and competing in his role, and then coming up when his role is complete and to be a part of the gang tackling. When we see that, I think obviously tonight when the ball's in the air, if we're in position where we're supposed to be, I think we might see some turnovers. We haven't seen a lot of those this year. We have 2 picks all year, I think, and we need to be getting a pick or 2 a game, and it's a matter of getting where we need to get.
You've been able to really establish the run game the last couple of weeks, and you have to really think that starts up front. Your offensive line, although not overly big, not overly size, they're usually outsized. They've been playing really well as a unit.
Yeah, and I think when we addressed a lot of the blocking scheme this summer with the coaching staff, and then brought it to the practice field and had the kids work on it, we tried to simplify it a lot more and focused on the play side of the ball and getting those other guys on the back side down the field. It's hard for a high school kid on the left side to catch a guy running on the right side. And so we're pushing them farther down the field to get in that second level block, and that's what's breaking a lot of our longer runs this year. So I don't expect to see anything different. We haven't changed anything. I think New Berlin most certainly provides us a similar look to what we've seen. I think we can have some success on them. We've worked on it this week. It's a matter of coming out and executing.
When you start looking at scores across the conference, first of all, what a game last week with Williamsville Maroa. That'll probably really decide who wins the conference. But you have to like your schedule down the stretch here, 5 games left, and really probably 3 or 4 of those games you feel like you can be very competitive in.
Yeah, and I think obviously we need to be competitive tonight. We also need to come out of here with a win tonight. If we can do that, we're setting the tone to compete, to know we need to compete against the Athens and the Williamsvilles. What does that mean for us? They're the number 1, 2 team in the state right now. It means we're going to make them punt in the first quarter, and we need to move the ball and control the clock as we did on North Mac last week. Those things, all of a sudden, you're in the second half, and they haven't had the ball as many times as we've given to them in the past years. And so it starts tonight. Yes, I do like the way this schedule finishes out. We go through our rough part of the schedule in the first 4 games, but I do like the manner in which we're set up. But we still got to go out and execute. We still got to go out and play each week. We still have to come out every Monday and practice hard for the week. It's hard. We worked on that in the past. It's hard when you're looking for 5 games in a season to extend your season from 9 to 10 games. And when you don't get that 5th game, or you can't get that 5th game, you kind of sometimes have seen guys drop their heads a little bit. And I think I don't see that this year in this group. And we hope it just sustains itself, and let's get as many wins on the schedule that we have left.
Obviously, in football, with only 9 games, every game is big, but you always like to win that homecoming one if you can.
Absolutely, and then we haven't won the homecoming for several years, and so we talked about that this week a lot. I think that the student body, even we're talking about it last night, today, during their festivities. So they're very aware that we haven't won homecoming, and it's time to bring homecoming back home to the crowd that continues to support us and follow us.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
That's Saukey head coach Paul Petty. We're back after this break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmdgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Just like that, the kids are back in school, the summer's over, and we're back to doing homework in the evenings with our wonderful children. Nothing makes this scenario more magical than having a reliable internet connection to get all the homework complete, followed by everyone off to baths and bed. So after that dream is over and the kids are finally doing their homework, make sure you have a strong internet connection. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. GreatRiversBank.bank, the place to check out if you're looking for your next auto, commercial, business, or residential loan. Check them out online at GreatRiversBank.bank. It's never been easier than it is right now to apply for a loan with your good folks at Great Rivers Bank. Glad you're with us on Central Illinois Sports. Pittsfield and New Berlin going head-to-head on homecoming night for the Sockies. Both the teams enter the contest at 1-3 on the season. And the Sangamo Conference atop all by themselves. Williamsville, the only team left undefeated. They're 4-0 on the year. Followed by Athens, Auburn, North Mac, and Maroa Forsyth, who are all 3-1 on the year. New Berlin, Porta, Pittsfield, Pleasant Plains are all 1-3. And Riverton is 0-4. So, John, at this point in the season, there's quite a bit of disparity from the top to the bottom of the Sangamo Conference.
Yeah, there certainly is, Charlie, and I think we probably saw the championship game of the Sangamo Conference in last week with Williamsville playing Maroa Forsyth. But definitely some separation there from the top to the bottom, and that's really been true for quite a while with the Sangamo Conference. As it's kind of been Williamsville, and then with Maroa coming in, Williamsville and Maroa, and then kind of everybody else falls in their places below, and it's hard to work out of the place that you've been for a while, but the Sockies are trying to do that.
Tonight in Sangamo action, it is Auburn as they're on the road at Athens. Maroa Forsyth is at Pleasant Plains. Of course, New Berlin is here at Pittsfield. Porta is at home against Riverton. And then Williamsville and North Mac go head-to-head in a contest that's being held in Girard, probably. It's supposed to be in Verdon, but in Girard, as it has been so far this season, as they're working on upgrading their facility at Verdon. And as we saw last week, a very easy place to see a game at Girard, and they're lucky to have that facility to be able to use while they wait for the other to finish. The Sockies are 1-3 on the season, and their scores have looked like this. They won their opener 67-28 over Riverton, fell to Auburn 41-20. Were defeated by North Mac 42-8, and then last week fell to North Mac 26-10. This New Berlin squad lost their opener to Auburn 35-6, lost 34-13 to Maroa, were defeated by North Mac 34-14, and then beat Porta last week 13-7 for their first victory of the season. And so this looks like a game, John, on paper that should be very competitive.
Yeah, Charlie, I really think it should be a good competitive game for both teams, and it could be kind of a battle of which style of offense can get the ball in the end zone more often, as I think you're going to see, a lot of a running game from the Sockies as we've seen so far, and that passing game is improving, but their run is definitely their bread and butter, and this New Berlin team is really going to want to pass the ball, spread it around, and throw it around, see what can happen. But that does sometimes make a game very long if you don't catch the ball, and it can be a lot more dangerous game as you're putting the ball in the air, and it's always at risk of being picked off then.
Paul Petty talked about takeaways are going to be key in this contest, and the Sockies with just 2 interceptions so far on the season, so they're looking to have a few more takeaways here tonight and hoping to do so against this New Berlin squad. Glad you're alongside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. I'm out here. We're back with you after this.
Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Like a good net phrase many times in Rod Prentice.
Pretzels at Glenn's. They're both looking to still make a stretch toward the taking on Green.
It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build. Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. I invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. If you're looking for the Camp Point Central contest, it started a little bit earlier tonight at Triopia as the Panthers and the Trojans going head-to-head in a game that started at 6 o'clock. They were trying to move up to get ahead of what they thought was going to be some anticipated weather, but it did not really come out to much of anything, and looks pretty dry, so they will look like they'll be able to get that one in pretty easily. We will pause for timeout as they're going to have a special ceremony on the field, and then we'll take a look at those starting lineups as promised on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us as the Sockies and the New Berlin Pretzels are going head-to-head here tonight. And let's hear from some of the sponsors helping bring tonight's game to you.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement, 100